What the hell's wrong with this?
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Today's coverage brought to you by EA Sports and the PGA Tour. Well, it's truly a pleasure to be in the beautiful Pacific Northwest. We're in University Place, Washington, and the golf course is relatively new to golf fans. Chambers Bay. What a magnificent-looking golf course. NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today it's live opening round coverage of the Arizona Summer Classic. That is just a beautiful shot. Getting set for another approach. Our featured golfer really looks dialed in at this point.
Yeah, right now, this is a great feeling to have as a golfer. Your swing's good, the timing, it's almost like it's just completely natural. You don't have to think. The swing is exactly where you want it to be. So really, you're just looking at the flag in front of you.
I mean, that's how the game is played, right there.
He's just making it look so easy. That birdie coming up, formality.
So just a formality.
Which has been a very good workmanlike performance. Get another birdie.
Into the top 15 on the leaderboard. Par 3 12 may not be as famous as the par 3 16, but Frank, you think this may be a tougher and even better hole?
We see more bogeys and double bogeys here on 12 than 16 will ever see. And courtesy of the water behind and to the right of the screen. If you're going to bail out, find one of those bunkers. A good bunker player obviously can get it up and down, but it's still no snap trying to record par 3 at 12.
Superb shot.
It's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one.
Comfortably inside the cut line, the young prodigy makes another birdie. our featured golfer has made it to the 13th hole. Let's pick up the action right there. Frank, our featured player, putting together an excellent round so far.
When you look at the score at the end of the he goes after like he is here.
Look at this. Look at all the power in that coil. Frank, I know you like boxing. That was some heavyweight power right there.
Smoked it.
Frank just continuing to make the game look easy.
This just shortens the whole golf course up when you get hit it that far. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Well, that's how you do it. Take the pressure off that putt. That one should be no problem. Locked in on the read, and the speed. Sensational effort, eagle. And now a good move on the leaderboard.
Name up there in bright lights. Interesting to see if that gets a little attention.
Par 4, 14th, and Frank, this hole packs a little punch, doesn't it?
Yeah, the addition of just a little bit more yardage, plus the bunker on the left has been pushed out into the fairway. Actually makes the whole play a little bit longer than its 490 yards. Second shot is a little bit uphill. No longer is there a bunker on the right side. That side of the green is actually open. You don't really want to be trying to miss that green on the right. Should you decide to go at the flag, well, you're going to have to carry that front bunker.
Well, this could be good. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot. Easy birdie.
So a tester from 4 feet. Frank Ty atop the leaderboard now.
I think it's certainly starting to get everybody captivated.
It was a nice birdie. All right, Frank, now the fun begins. We are teed up with the par 5 15th hole. Plenty to talk about here.
Yeah, the fairway down the left side is anything other than straight. It's more like a shipwreck, the raggedness of it. And that water in play, you climb on the fairway, you can sort of always wave across down the 11th hole. Find the fairway, you can reach this par 5 and 2. A little bit of an island looking green there, bunker on the left, and also another bunker just short right. But a fairway missed here. You can rack up 5, 6, 7. You've seen all sorts of scores here at 15.
How good is the swing tempo been?
Has not lost it since the first hole, Rich. I think that's been the key to the round. Started with that rhythm, even though the winds were out there. The winds haven't abated, and neither has that rhythm.
Crucial eagle attempt on the way. Shouldn't be a problem here. Oh, man.
Just pushed it.
That hurts. And getting ready for the putt. Racking them and stacking them right now. 6 under par for the tournament.
Rich, in that great opportunity, name on top of the leaderboard. It is only round one.
Good place to be. NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today it's live second-round coverage of the Arizona Summer Classic. This one looks right on point. Good chance now for a birdie. That was a birdie. Standing play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie.
And with that birdie, tied at the top.
Well, Frank, now at the fifth hole, the par 4, the challenge stiffens just a bit.
The longest par 4, obviously in the start of this golf course, around the 470-yard mark. Two bunkers down the right have been changed to one, but it's in the perfect position now. Of course, that new tee added to add a little bit of length to the salt. The green still remains relatively similar to what it used to be.
Frank, for players looking to improve their putting, what are some of the training methods they can use?
I think speed is always a good one when you get on the putting green, and you just practice trying to putt inside that 3-foot circle. Because in the end, all sports are the same. You're trying to focus in on the destination where that ball has to be delivered. Whether it's tennis inside the court or basketball inside the rim, putting's no different. As you get further and further away from the hole, then you just make an acceptable size circle that you're trying to putt within. So pace. Very important. Rich, that is the foundation of a golf ball.
Absolutely love it. He just tore that thing to pieces. Good tee shot. Right in the short grass. See if he can clip this one perfectly. Drive it in there from about 120 yards. Frank, you've been there. How important is it to hit fairways early in the round?
It just takes the pressure off the rest of the game, Rich. Not only are you reducing the length of the hole by getting the ball in play and a good distance off the tee, but you're simplifying the next shot. Should be safely on deck.
Can't hide the flagstick from that man. Par yesterday. Now for birdie.
Well, birdies are hard to come by in this situation. So tight.
Keeps him in the thick of it. Ready to tee off now at the 6th. This is a dogleg left.
And another hole that's being stiffened by bunkers on both the left and the right side, really giving you the decision on what club to hit. Should you be bold? Should you be smart? Oh, beautiful swing. And the result is every bit as good. Well, par 4s, not all the same, Rich, but after that tee shot, I guess you can say this one's going to be easy.
That was a beauty right there.
That is an excellent play right there. The approach,
Getting him another good look. Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
Putting up some impressive numbers out here now. 9 under for the tournament. Frank, where's the difficulty?
That's the narrowest part of the green. Bunkering really hasn't changed, and the green still does widen up, but the hole tends to play slightly uphill.
And this is looking really good. That is how it's done, right there. What an approach shot. Been pretty good all day from this.
Right side adds length to the already long 475 yards.
Always makes the hole easier playing it from the fairway. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
This is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Terrific golf shot. Now, that for an easy birdie. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been.
Well, Rich, two rounds in the books, and it's easy to see why the leaders are on top of that leaderboard.
Excellent performance, but still, a long ways to go in this tournament. NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today it's live third-round coverage of the Arizona Summer Classic. Set in the Sonoran Desert and surrounded by the majestic McDowell Mountains. We're at the stadium course at TPC Scottsdale, Arizona. Hello again and welcome, Rich Miller alongside Frank Nobilo, set to bring you all the action for today's event. Frank, when you think about the TPC Scottsdale, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
The golf course has been radically changed in 2014, but it still hasn't lost its luster. Really, it's just been updated like the game itself for these young, strong players of the modern era.
Par 4-6, then Frank, a couple of options here.
Yeah, a hole that bends to the left, a draw is the preferred shot off the tee. The longer hitters will have a big advantage. They'll be able to get it down there and just get a short wedge into this. If you're not that long, then you're going to have to lay it back short of those bunkers. That's going to leave length of second shot.
Frank, that swing was lively and strong.
They had to fly 300. It's close to 310.
Seems to like it. Headed for the green. Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to save it for the rest of the round.
He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday. And he do it again today. Racking them and stacking them. That's 12 under par now for the tournament. Now to the second par 3 on the front nine. This is the seventh hole.
Yeah, quite a stiff par 3 because of the narrowness in the front. Really favoring a higher shot that's going to land softly, and therefore you can open up that green. Because the further back you go, the wider it gets.
Frank, one of the great moments in tournament history here in Scottsdale. You go back to 1996, the sudden death playoff between Phil Mickelson and Justin Leonard. Mickelson has always been the hero out here because he went to Arizona State.
Yeah, and it still runs through his veins, Rich. There was such an important win for him because to do it in front of people that he considered his home crowd was huge. And then also to do it in a playoff where, obviously it's win or lose. So for Mickelson, 1996, NTPC Scottsdale, certainly ring home.
Stuck the follow-through right there. This could be really good. And to generate some momentum here at the seventh hole. This for birdie.
Chance for back-to-back. Great, too.
Beautiful. This is a good hole, Frank, the par 4-8.
Get another dog leg left, Rich, on the front side. And it's a sharper dog. Goes after. Here.
And that ball is absolutely scorched. Just hit a seed out there. Frank, I mean, he put the thumb down on that one.
And kept it going, too. To match that down like that, that's the air time, the hang time he got out.
Strong winds have been a factor all day here, Frank. What's the key to scoring low in conditions like this?
Well, sometimes you've almost got to make the ball go to ground. You've just got to keep it out of those high breezes, play away from the trouble. This looks like it's going to find the target.
Well, that's how you play the game. Right there. This for another birdie. This hole on the week. Simple, solid. He'll take it.
But one that you need to make.
Rounding out the front nine with a par 4 of 453 yards from the back tee. Looks to be straight away here, Frank. Anything to be cautious about on this tee shot?
Well, that bunker, there used to be two bunkers down the right side. There is now one, and it also pinches into the fairway, which makes this hole look like a frame on right. But really, the best line is still down the left side, so it still actually suits the draw off the tee. Green is slightly elevated, and not very deep too. So judging that second shot. Getting the right club is essential here at 9.
Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. Just a couple of feet. That one drops. We're a birdie. Setting up to start the back nine, and if it's anywhere near as good as the front nine, Frank Hill will be very happy with his score at the end of the day.
Yeah, the hardest thing right now is to just keep doing the same thing without focusing on the score.
In the fairway here at the 10, nice way to start off the back nine. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Birdie try. Up next. Birdie putt coming up. Par on this hole yesterday. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Moving on to the 11th hole, Frank Water all along the left side, 472 yards. How do you handle this one?
Well, this one's weird because the tees are a little off-center. They start down the right side, which makes it into a dogleg. And you mentioned the water. It always comes into play. There are 0 fairway bunkers. You don't need them here at 11 because really it's all about the tee shot. Find the fairway. Then even though it's a long par 4, you should be able to at least attack that green safely. Miss the fairway to the right, which is the bailout side, and your problems are just starting.
He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it. He's got it right on track. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Not a problem from there. Right in the middle. There you have it. Round three is finished, and it was a good one, Frank.
Yeah, after 3 rounds, you really could start to see who could take home the trophy when it's all said and done. Great play, though, up until this point. Round 4 should be an absolute thriller.